Set an appointment with one of our cleaners out in Texas. The facilities, they have 3 buildings on their premises. One is 85,000 square feet, one's 10,000 square feet, and the other one is also a little over 10,000 square feet. They currently have an in-house cleaner, but they're looking to go to a commercial company. It's a little bit difficult for her to keep up with that amount of space. So we're going to go out there, give them a quote on that, as well as get our foot in the door on any sort of quarterly cleaning they do. So it should be a good appointment. We have that set for about a week from today.
The appointment I set today was for CC Plus up in Rochester. The company that it's with is with a nonprofit that has over 500 employees.
Got a pretty good one for our roofing client down in St. George. I spoke with the property manager over at an apartment complex. It's 72,000 square feet. They have 6 buildings total. Doesn't know of anything actively they're budgeting out for this year, but did say they were having some roofing problems. So we're going to go out there on Friday at 12, give them a quote for any repairs and preventative maintenance they might need, and then hopefully land the re-roof down the road. So excited about this one.
I was able to get an appointment for my client in Buffalo. It should be a pretty good one for us. I reached out to the IT director for a law firm, pitched him, and he was interested in hearing what we could offer. He was really interested in hearing about if we could help with any AI type of solutions. So I set that for the beginning of April. They had about 73 users, so it's going to be a good one for us.
Pretty much everyone on the board this morning is pitching right now, so I will go through some of them. I got one for our roofer up in Harrisburg. It's a fascia repair. Going to be tough to get roof access, so going to do a lot of it via email. But Nick is currently getting his second one for our cleaner down in Tyler, Texas. It sounds like his first one this morning was with a Christian church that's looking for a couple different things in regards to their cleaning. Not sure what this one's about.
Got one for my roofing client in Orlando earlier today. Trying to remember, it's about 350,000 square feet manufacturing building, so we're going to be meeting with them next week.
Matt got one for our roofer up in Omaha. Just based on the notes here, it looks like they had some wind damage, needed an inspection. It's about 50,000 square feet of rubber roof, so that's set up for tomorrow.
Ryan just got an awesome one on site for ITX up in Madison, Wisconsin, so that's huge. We needed that one bad. I know Clay hit green for, who was it for, Liberty?
Got a pretty good one for my roofer out in Philly today. Spoke with the property manager at this apartment. I had called her way early in the month, I think even last month, to kind of start the conversation. Had to be approved through corporate and things like that, but finally we got a time down, going out in about 2 weeks to do a full walkthrough. They have some gutter issues and some repairs they need, so it should be a good one.
I'll go ahead and call my shot for Nailed IT out in San Jose.
Cooking up some things for my partner out here. It's a software company out in St. Louis. Trying to snag another appointment for them today. So I'm going to call my shot here in St. Louis, as well as I'm going to be looking for an appointment out in Knoxville.
Got 2 appointments for my IT client in San Diego. First one was with a health organization. I spoke with the COO, said they're looking for new partners within the next month, so we're going to meet with them later this month. They have like 6 locations, 44 users, so it should be pretty good. And the other one was with a moving company with the president, CEO there. Said he's always looking for other options, and we're going to meet with them like the 20th of April.
I'm going to call my shot for West Palm.
Building out, looking to get one in Oxnard this afternoon.
We're just looking to get our first one on the board here in Gainesville, so that's what we're looking forward to.
I got an appointment for my client up in New Hampshire earlier this morning. It's one I've been working on since September. It's with EVP of corporate administration at a bank. She's the one that handles the IT relationships. They have a provider in place that they're under contract with, but when we spoke back in September, she told me that they weren't too thrilled with the services at the time. So just kind of going back and forth, following up with them. Finally got some time on the calendar this Thursday. So they had about 34 users, 2 locations, service on-prem. So looking forward to seeing how that one went, but I think March had one that she wants to talk about. I'll let these other people call their shots.
Got a pretty good one for my St. Louis roofer. It's with an assisted living facility. They haven't had anyone look at the roof in a long time, and they have wind and storm damage. So we're going to be out there next week, and I'm excited to see how this one turns out. I'm gonna call my shot in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Been building my pipelines. I had some awesome conversations in New York this morning. Not anyone for this month, but I'm supposed to call her back Thursday, so excited for that. I'm gonna call my shot in Houston this afternoon.
Call my shot in Kalispell, Montana. Pretty good morning so far. I got one for our roofer in St. George. I spoke with the maintenance director. They run 3 different facilities out there. I spoke with the campus director last week, and he told me to get in touch with them. When I spoke with him this morning, they said that he didn't have anything immediate, but he wants us to come out, meet with them, kind of go over what they might be looking at the next couple of years. So should be a pretty good one. Got that one set up for Friday. Got a bunch of clients yellow this morning, so looking to push that into this afternoon.
I was able to get Fargo Roofing yellow this morning. It was a 2-hotel location. I spoke with their operations manager, looking at quotes for repairs on both locations. Booked it for second week of April, so it should be a pretty good one.
I got a really good warm lead. I'm just waiting on the guy to email me back for all the properties they need quotes for, so that should be one hopefully by the end of the day. And then I'm calling my shot for my Houston roofer this afternoon.
We got an appointment for my Louisville roofer. It is a almost 10-year-old roof, and they're looking for a new roof on it, so pretty exciting.
Had some good conversations this morning, calling my shot this afternoon for Soaring Towers.
Nothing on the board yet, but calling my shot for a shock IT appointment later this afternoon.
Doing pretty good, got a solid start. I think Ryan just snagged one, Jack got one, he's about to get another one here soon, so we're buzzing. I don't have one, actually I do have one, I forgot about that. I think. Yeah, got something early this morning for one of our roofers in Dallas, got him green. It's with a huge commercial property management company. They have a bunch of projects coming up, so that'll be a good opportunity. It's just a virtual call at first, just to get introduced with them, but that's all I got. Ryan, what you got?
Just got off the phone with the acting operations manager for a mall specifically that they oversee about 4 other locations. So we're going to have an introductory meeting and see if we can be a vendor for the other locations, because ironically the meeting is under contract, but he's interested in having a different resource, and they have projects lined up for down the road. So we're going to see if we can be an applicable roofer for him, and excited to see what comes of that.
Got one for my roofer in California this morning. It's about a 24,000 square foot medical complex that has some leaks along the HVAC install areas. Otherwise, we've got some couple other warm leads out in Sacramento that'll be calling on and looking to get those guys green here shortly.
My client in Dayton got a really good proposal this morning for a 6700 MRR. They got an RFP coming up in the next couple of months. They won't be making a decision until later this year, but it's a great opportunity and hoping that one closes.
Pretty good morning. Ross has got one on the board. Really good one. We're having a bunch of good follow-up hot calls today. Last couple days of the month, grabbing those extra couple. Having some great conversations. So Ross, so far,
I got one for my client out in Dallas. It's 1,100 users, multiple locations, hybrid solutions. I set it with the IT director. They work with MSPs, wants to see what our capabilities look like with 25 years of experience in the area. So it's going to be a good conversation. We're going to talk this Thursday morning.
Trying to end the month off strong. Calling my shot in Kennesaw.
Just getting the dials in, nothing yet, but calling my shot in California.
Just aggressively making some dials today, just getting up to speed, still learning, and going from there. So hoping to seek one out today.
Brennan's on the board. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, mechanical contractor, Minneapolis, younger company, but they are looking to grow. So went over everything, got them set up for Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday, and it's accepted.
Accepted.
Attaboy. Well, that's the only one on the board. I got a couple follow-ups that should result in appointments today. We'll see if they answer. Nolan, what are you working on?
So far I've been calling Janitorial. Gonna finish wrapping up Kansas City this afternoon. I got a couple warm leads I got to follow up in Kansas City, so one I'll be calling it later, 2:30 to 3. Talk custom terms with him and see if I can get him on the board.
Had a call back from a guy on Friday. It looks like it was going to be a meeting, but he had an emergency call, so he's like, "Sus, I got to hop on this. I'll call you back." So I called back about an hour or so, and then the receptionist said, "Hey, call back around 12:30 or 1. He'll be open again." So hoping to get him this time so we can get an appointment. But that's what I've been working on.
Cool. Well, yeah, Sam's out. It's important that we hit every single day, but especially when he's out, make him feel good that we can do our jobs without him. So let's have a good lunch and get some more happy. Bang.
At
episode 66 of our podcast. I got a post about Christian's proposal, Tyler's closed deal, post about one of our new BDRs, Eli, the March 24th daily recap, the Cardinals team opening day post, so that turned out great, and then the all team update post from last month as well, and then I'm doing social media for both us and my client, so I'll be getting that out, and then I'm also doing an Easter email marketing blast for my clients. I'm just waiting to hear back from them, but that's about it.
Working on adding a follow-up time for the contact field, so that's kind of coming up for notifications. That way they get notified before that time needs to be hit, so working on that right now.
Just working on a create custom notification page, and I've been working on that, and should get back from Aaron all the notifications I need to go in and add, so I should be doing that later today.
Doing some review of Nailed IT's site. They went live at the end of the week last week, so just doing some checks on responsiveness, and then I'm doing social media.
Got CVMIT's website launched today, so that was pretty exciting, and now just snapping out some social media for clients.
Reaching out to some new candidates, got some phone screens scheduled this week for BDRs and software developers. We had a BDR start today, so I spent some time this morning doing orientation and going from there.
Got 2 more appointments for my IT clients. First one was for my IT client in Utah. It's with the local mortuary. Spoke with the owner there. They currently outsource for IT. I have 10 users, so we're going to meet at their office next Wednesday. Other one was for my IT client in Seattle. It's with a local engineering firm. Spoke with the president, redirected me to the vice president. He said he can meet next Wednesday. They have 9 users. Currently handle IT in-house, but have some projects in the future that they need to complete. So we'd like to get some proposals for that, so it should be a pretty good one.
I got 2 appointments this afternoon for my Oregon clients. One being a winery cellar that is 65,000 square foot metal and TPO combo, and they have active issues. It says it leaks like a sieve. We're going to go out there next week and make an introduction and check out those leaks and hopefully get them a repair quote, or even a whole re-roof because they're kind of old. Then just got off the phone actually about 2 minutes ago with the general manager of a trailer manufacturing warehouse, and it's about 26,000 square feet, all metal, and he's never been on the roof, doesn't know what it looks like. It's the original roof, probably from the 80s, maybe earlier. So there's bound to be something that we can offer some assistance or service for. Looking forward to seeing what would come of that.